Good morning, students. I have come with the next module, GST Series 2. In this module, I am going to give just a gentle introduction about the GST. So first, let us look at the benefits of GST. Benefits of GST, I would like to look into three aspects. How it's beneficial for business and industry, how it's beneficial for central and state governments, and how GST is beneficial for the consumers. So the first we will see the business and industry. Business and industry, always you have to remember, in the first module also I have explained that computerization of commercial taxes was made by the central government. Now GST also, you know that everything is available on the online, available in the net. So it's very easy for computerization has made the system better to simple to understand, easy to operate, easy compliance. Second thing you have to remember, it's a transparent system. Any information, by the click of a mouse, it's available. If it's government want to check, income tax authorities want to check, consumers want to check, suppliers, business, anybody. Then uniform rates across the country. You know that 5 rates of GST rates are available, 5, 12, 18, 28. So these rates are available across the country. These rates are the uniform throughout the country. So that is also beneficial. If you are doing a particular business, you know how much you have to pay. Then removal of cascading effect. Many taxes were there, value added tax. Several loopholes were present in the indirect tax structure in our country. We have learned that how this GST was evolved with that limitation. So this GST, making it online, every information is available in the net. It's a transparent system, fully computerized. So there are no chances for loopholes. So that is the removing cascading effect. So many taxes were there earlier. Now it's only one tax, one indirect tax for the entire country. Now, continuing with that, no hidden cost. Everything is transparent. Everything is available. How much as a manufacturer I have paid GST? How much as a supplier? How much as a consumer? Even when you book an air ticket, you are getting the information, the GST. So that we can make use of that. Improved competitiveness. See, when there is a smooth system going on, it will improve the competitiveness among the business units. Set off of taxes. Input tax credit system. I am going to explain as a module how we can set off. Input tax credit, output tax credit, we can set off that. Then reduced manufacturing expenses for local goods. So local goods. So the uniform rates applicable, and you know that how much we can reduce the GST, how much can be charged from the consumer, everything. At each and every stage, checking is possible. And we can be competitive, we can do our level best to bring the best expense for the product. And it will also promote the export. If we can provide good quality products and services at affordable prices, so we can not only export that, and people will prefer locally manufactured goods above the imported goods which we are paying at a higher rate. Now, central and state governments, how it is useful, simple and easy to administer. Everything is computerized. At the click of the mouse, any information they want, they can take it. So it's simple and easy to administer. Then it's better tax complaints. Nobody can avoid tax. Still now we can see paper reports. Such person has not paid GST. GST violation, they have to pay the tax, they have to pay the fine. So better tax complaints. Everybody, everything is controlled by the central or the state government. Higher revenue for that. GST collection, even after COVID, our finance minister has reported that GST collection is good. So it's record high. So it's a good sign for the country. Then multiple indirect taxes are removed. So if different taxes are there as indirect tax, people will try to cheat that. We are not able to reduce all the loopholes. So here it is only one system, and it's good for the country for easy administration. Now how it is beneficial for the consumer. It's a transparent tax system. I told you, whatever you do, when you get a bill, if you buy something from the restaurant, you get the GST included in that, how much you paid. You order something online, you will get the GST paid. So everything is transparent. Reduce cost to benefit consumers. See, different taxes are there, manufacturers can cheat the consumers. Here it is not possible. It's only one system and only one tax we are paying. Then it's better for the economic development of the country. It's promoting localized goods. It's promoting export. So what we will achieve? We will achieve economic development of our country. Now, constitutional powers of GST. Center and state governments can make rules. Earlier, this constitution, that is why GST was introduced as a constitutional amendment. Now, center and state governments can make rules regarding GST because certain taxes GST state government is collecting, certain interstate supply or center is collecting. So, center and state governments can make rules. Now, interstate supply of GST to be decided by the central government. So, wherever central government can make rules, constitution through the amendment, constitutional amendment, central government is getting the power. Similarly, state government is also getting the power. This is an important feature of GST. Next is what some are the exempted items. This I remember that this usually we will ask for interviews and all, admission interview. We will ask this question: alcohol for human consumption. It's an exempted item. GST is not there. Electricity, petroleum products. So that is why petroleum and diesel hike. Now you can see in the news every day. There's a demand for including petrol and diesel, cooking gas, everything in the GST. So then we can reduce the price. Now, GST Council. GST Council is constituted by the President of India. They administer GST system in our country. So, the constitution is very important. It's constituted by the Honorable President of India. Now, Article 279A of the Constitution is giving power to President or Honorable President to constitute the GST Council. Now, how it is constituted? It's a joint forum of center and states. Because I told you, some taxes, some GST, central government has the control and some state governments has the control. So, it's a coordination of central government and state governments. GST Council is constituted. And Goods and Services Tax Council or GST Council. So, this council, when it's constituted as a joint committee of center and states, it's known as Goods and Services Tax Council or GST Council in short. So, always we will be using the term GST Council. Now, GST Council members. You have to remember, Union Finance Minister is the chairperson. So, that's Mrs. Nirmala Sitharaman is the chairperson at present. Union Minister of State in charge of finance as the member. So, Union Minister of State in charge of finance will always be a member. State government nominees will be there. Usually, state governments will nominate the finance ministers. Now, state finance ministers will decide the chairperson. So, central government finance minister and deputy finance minister will be there, and all the finance ministers from different states. So, these finance ministers from the state governments, they will decide who will be the chairperson for the GST Council. Now, what are the responsibilities of GST Council? Administration of GST laws. Because I told you, GST Council is the administrative authority for GST in our country. So, they will specify the center, state or union territory tax. Which all taxes GST can be collected by central government, by state government and union territory. And specify the GST rates. Now also some arguments are going on, some discussions are going on for change in GST. So it is not finalized. So still it's going. At present now it's 5%, 12%, 18%, 28%. These are the rates applicable. But there can be changes. And who will decide the changes? The GST Council will decide that. Now specify the turnover limit for exempting GST. Up to 2019, the exemption limit for GST was if the aggregate turnover is 20 lakhs for normal state. If it's northeastern state or hilly state, the exemption limit was 10 lakhs. 2019, 32nd GST Council meeting, they have increased the threshold. They have doubled it actually. That means for normal states, if the turnover, aggregate turnover is above 40 lakhs, they have to have compulsory GST registration. And for northeastern states and hilly states, it's 20 lakhs. So earlier limit was 20 and 10 lakhs. Now it is increased from 2019 onwards to 40 lakhs and 20 lakhs. Now continuing with that, apportionment of IGST. I told you if it's interstate transfer, central government will decide the tax and how they are going to do that, how they are going to apportion, how they are going to divide that. It's decided by the GST Council. Now imposition of additional taxes in times of calamities. See now, not in our country, we know that situation, what is going on in Sri Lanka and all. So it's a natural calamity or it's a national disaster. So what they will do, or in the case of Ukraine, war affected Ukraine or Russia, if they in such a case, indirect tax structure of their country, if they want to impose additional taxes, that is in times of calamities. In our country also, natural calamities are quite popular. So then quite possible also, especially in the rainy season and all, So you can remember that GST Council will decide special GST rates for that time to recover the from the loss incurred by the natural calamities. Special provision for special category states. You know that northeastern states or hilly states are getting exemption, special privileges. That is, I told you, usual rate for exemption limit for normal states is 40 lakhs. But now, hilly states and northeastern states, the limit is only 20 lakhs. Earlier, before 2019, it was 20 lakhs and 10 lakhs. So, everywhere, special category states are getting some preference. Any other matters related to GST. Anything else, if they want to decide, they can do that. So, this is what I want to explain with this module. So, this will give you just a brief introduction about the GST. So, thank you for listening. Have a good day. Thank you.